Hey, what's poppin', guys? Sizzle here, back with the Open Queue Ironman. Last episode, we finished out Doomfist, who I thought would be a lot harder, but we just won our first game. And now we have just all the good tanks left, except D.Va, because we played D.Va first, since I just don't play her often. We can do Ryan, Hog, Queen, Mauga, Arissa, Ball, Sar, or Ram, and I guess also Sigma D.Va are the two I played. Sigma just happened to roll circuit, and I mean, he's just too good there to not use him. But yeah, from here it should be mostly easy. I'll just pick whatever works best based on my team comp, except for Mauga, who I'm holding for last because he's by far the best hero in all of Open Queue. It's not even close. It's a meta-defining hero. You just have to play around Mauga at all times, and if you don't get a Mauga when they have a Mauga, you better have a fucking plan. But yeah, I'll see y'all when we find a game, and I guess I'll see what hero I end up playing. You guys will know from the title, but I don't know yet exactly who I'm going to be playing. Alright, looks like we found ourselves a game on Minasapi. Okay. This is still a pretty new map, came out like a week or two ago, so it'll be interesting seeing how we play on it. But yeah, I'm going to wait for our team to pick first, and then I'll lock in what I think is right. And if they don't pick soon, I'm just gonna go Ryan, because Ryan's always fun, always. Yeah, guess it's Ryan time. I do have the Optimus Prime skin. I didn't spend money on it, but I just had enough credits at the time to be able to use it, which is kind of neat. It's a pretty neat skin. I wish it didn't have the voice effect it has. I don't really like that, to be honest. Like the robot metallic sounding thing. But the skin itself is sick. I mean, the hammer is like a whole ass block, which is really fucking sick. And the colors on this and the actual design of it is just beautiful. This is such a well done skin. Unfortunately, I don't have the highlight intro either, because I only had enough credits to barely get the skin. I didn't have enough to also get the highlight intro. But yeah. Let's see what we can do. The queen pick is good, but they're late out of spawn, so we gotta play a little bit safe for a second. It should be good. I mean, we just wait for shout, and once we get shout, we walk in, get bubbled, and kill them all. Oh, there's a Mauga? Mauga jump scare. Ruined my pen. That would have been really great otherwise. But that means they are solo heal here, which means I can walk on them like this, and they can't do shit about it. Damn, I got greedy there, but we did get the D-Mech on D.Va, which is pretty big stuff. We'll probably be fine. That res is criminal. Worth it. I'll gladly trade with D.Va. The team should be fine here. As long as our queen doesn't get too close to their Ryan, we'll be golden. Did do a little bit of feeding there, but I'm okay with it. Like, if I didn't get D.Va there, I'd be kind of thrown, but I did. I traded. It's decent. Yeah, they're on solo heal, which on a Reinhardt's actually gonna be way hard to deal with. Like, normally I'd swap you to like Hog or something just to hook their Moira repeatedly. But we just don't get that type of opportunity here. I mean, that was big shatter, but unfortunately didn't hit the D.Va. So it does like disgusting damage now. That res is disgusting as well. What the fuck? This guy dies. Yeah. I did a long pin there just so we had more time to damage him before the stun of the pin was over. But we are Valked now, which means we go in a little. Oh shit, it's just gone, man. Holy. Yeah, we're just looking for Moira. I don't see her yet. There she is. Moira 1. Where'd she go? There she is. She's on high ground. Oh, we lost her Ana. That's unfortunate. Damn. Maybe I focused too hard on the Moira, but I honestly thought the one person in our backline wouldn't do so much. But props to their D.Va for kind of just fucking them up. I thought they were fine back there. Yeah, we gotta play it a little bit better than I mean, 3 tanks into 4 tanks, but the 4 tanks are playing decently well, especially if they have Magnum be down. It's just rough, apparently. Counter-ping there would have gotten me killed, which was why I didn't do it. Instead I just, dodge with like the Matador bulldog shape shit. This is a... oh! I meant to commit further to the left, but I didn't end up doing that. Okay, we blocked that bomb for our team. I don't even know who I hit with that shatter, but I'm sure we got at least one person. Alright. That just was such a fat grab, I couldn't not guarantee that we killed 5 off of there. I mean, that was a beatable waste to shatter, but that's fine. We'll be fine. It's mainly just we gotta focus out their Moira more. She hasn't died yet. That's a bit of a problem. Rather focus out Moira more or focus out like D.Va or Zara more. Because like the off tanks are the ones who should die. I'm getting pinned. Yep. I realize I shouldn't have been where I was after my pin ended. I hope they wouldn't capitalize. Unfortunately, they pinged it, and that made it very obvious that I just hard fed on Rein. Like all the Reins I complained about in this open queue journey so far. Just 1-to-1 recreated for my team to deal with. But yeah. Queen's going deep for some reason and goes unpunished for it. I'm done. That was their Rein, but they actually have an advantage from that. Because now it's 3 tanks versus 2, which is just, it's a recipe for a win for them, unfortunately. But my teammates are really good this time around, so maybe not. But they should lose this fight. Just like that's how the game works, that's how it functions. They do just lose here. But somehow we come out fine. There's like a Rein behind us. There is. Hit that fire strike. Nice. I just had to make sure he wasn't pinning my backline. I figured that's what he was about to do, and I was ready to counter pin it. But yeah, we just have to die a little bit less and be fine. I know we have 2 extra deaths because of reses, but otherwise we would have had 4 deaths, which is still, other than their Rein, the highest deaths in the lobby. Which is sad. Damn, we almost had her. But it's just kind of like a free pin attempt if their D.Va happen to walk in, because by the time they push up again, I'll have another pin. Well, did what I could about that. Big fucking anti. Holy. Damn. The anti ended just in time for him to live. I guess they bubbled him, so you got to guaranteed live that. I'm not playing around their Zarya or anything on their team at all. I'm way too used to role queue Rein where I can just kind of pin in and kill things and people let it happen for some reason. I'm not adapting at all. I used to be way better at this. Yeah, we gotta play much safer, more relaxed Rein to actually get Valiant open. She DM'd it or did I whiff? I thought I hit that on the run, which I was a bit confused. He's gonna shatter soon, so I'm gonna be careful. I don't think he knows I have it either. Yeah, he didn't know. And I got their support. That's a game, but not a game win, that's a fight win, guaranteed. As for why I shattered directly into the Rein shield there, it's just if you play enough Rein, it was really obvious he was gonna drop shield there. And if he hadn't, that would have been a really good read on his part. But it just makes sense. I don't know, I played a degenerate amount of Rein. I'm at like 200 hours. I know some people have like 2,000 hours of Rein at this point, but 200 hours feels pretty degenerate for me, especially since most of it's in Overwatch too. Which just makes it a lot more degenerate, because that means it's in a shorter time frame. We traded bubbles, but I think we got more charge out of ours. Hopefully that didn't hit someone. I did a decent job of blocking it there. They swapped to triple tank as well. Okay, the Rein walked forward on a nanoed Rein. He literally couldn't get away or move if he wanted to. I thought I wouldn't be swinging with no shield. Would shatter this, but that'd be overkill. We just don't need shatter here. unfortunate that bubble was still active. I really thought it wouldn't be. But yeah. This is what we call the Ryan gap. I block his shatters, he doesn't block mine. And I'm positioning better in neutral, generally speaking. Because he's doing a bit of feeding on his own. I mean, that's a standard open key Ryan type of thing. He just play a little bit differently and almost nobody adapts. Yeah. I would shatter this, but we wouldn't have any follow-up. Just want to let y'all know that a shatter really would have worked. That was a situation where I was so deep on him that he literally couldn't shatter block that if he wanted to. And now I'm dead. I didn't notice the swap back to Moga instead of Lucia. That's on me. Interesting. Are you saying that about my shatter? Because it was a pretty obvious maneuver. It always works that way every single time. Yeah. We are at least beating down there, Ryan, which makes me feel a lot less bad about the feeding I've done so far. I'm curious why this guy thinks that shatter shouldn't have hit, because that was genuinely a perfect just walk past the shield type of shatter. Yeah, I saw him bubble the Mega, so I figured they wouldn't have a bubble there, and they didn't have a bubble there, so we were right on that. Good on the D.Va to get him another like 10 meters despite losing that fight. That'd be annoying to make a comeback on. But she also gets staggered for it, which is neat. I should have actually extended that pin to stagger her even harder. That was a misplay on my part. But yeah, now we gotta play cart, which is gonna be super brutal, especially in the Ryan matchup. We can pin my backline, I can't pin his. Bro, we're gonna lose. I don't know why Zar's back there. I need them up here. Tried baiting out the E-press. Got the shatter off as I was dying, because I was guaranteed dead there. There was no way I was living. Now we lose. We were just too. I think I already didn't realize it was OW2, because she's been playing really well all game. Unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, I put in some fucking work on Ryan. Rough game for me. Yeah, he had to fight me on Ryan. But now we're locked in Ryan for at least one more game, which is interesting. I really felt like we could have won that one. At the end there, I wouldn't have gotten pinned off on the side there if I wasn't the only one on cart, having to position super weird. But because I was the only one cart, and if I left cart we would instantly lose, I had to do this, and then they get the free grab and the free finish. Also, yeah, 3 tanks into 4 when they have a Mauga and you don't, it's just rough, to be frank. But, you know, nothing on my teammates for that. Mauga is really boring to play. I don't want to play him either. And they did try their best. We made that really, really close. But, yeah, I'll see you in the next round. Alright. Looks like we found a game. This is just a really rough map for Ryan, but I'm sure we can make it work if August doesn't pick before us. Which he doesn't. But yeah. I'm gonna swap to my normal Ryan skin now. Let's see what we can do. Mauga's good as a third. Hog is a little bit better, I feel, if they're not running Mauga, especially. But if they are running Mauga, Mauga was a good third there. We're running quad tank, which makes us all good. Instead of a Orisa, Hog would be better, but if this guy doesn't play Hog, obviously not. Then Orisa's completely fine with quad tank. A lot of self-sustain. A lot of just great stuff all around. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Should be really difficult, actually, because this map just isn't great for Ryan. The swap to Bastion from Mauga is terrifying, but I'm hoping temporary. Can't speak sometimes. Yeah, we just swapped our whole comp around. I did actually like the quad tank. I thought that was an amazing comp. But I guess they probably knew about the Bastion or something. Or not the Bastion, Echo. They're on 1-2-2, it looks like. Oh, never mind, they're on 2-2-1, which means we focus out their support. Normally you try to force them off the map there, but there's just no benefit to doing that here. I was just stalling Hog as much as possible, but I already got their queen, so that's big value. My team, yeah. Basically, I killed their queen, and then I got their Hog and Moira to chase me, meaning it was effectively a 4v2 the entire time I was living in there. And like, yes, I died, but the value I got was just insane, a little ludicrous. Yeah. My team almost didn't have to play the game there. Let's just keep it going. Should be a Hanzo on high. Generally there's a Hanzo on high here. So yeah, there's an Echo here. Gonna grab Mega and I fire structure perfectly on time. Moira's trying to pressure me, but Echo's the only one he actually is. But Ryan just loses to Echo. Not sure what he's teabagging, as if this was even remotely winnable for Ryan. But whatever. Is how it be. They swapped one of their tanks to Zen, so now their solo tank, oh, they're actually just 1-2-2. They're down their tank now. Oh shit. I got stuck in the card, or else I would have had the Moira. But whatever, what happens. The Moira's still there. And the Hanzo's behind too. Maybe hit him for some damage, but like, he's not gonna die anytime soon. And it's kind of the problem with Ryan on this map. I can't contest any of these heroes at all. There's just no way to do it. They're all on high ground and in ways that would take literally 20 to 30 seconds for Reinhardt to access. Which is just a problem more with Ryan than the map, but he has no vertical mobility of any kind, or any way to kind of deal with that. Generally you just don't play Ryan in these scenarios, but I was already locked on Ryan before this map started. If I'd rolled this map normally, I probably would have been on like Ball or something, to be honest. Yeah. Still in deep. Zen is 1. Where'd my Bastion go? Oh, okay. I guess we'll just walk cart. They are coming from behind rather than in front, which is interesting, but they just gave us point, so I'm not really gonna complain about that. Whole ordeal. That's some cool stuff right there. I'm gonna go into this Hanzo who we just pinged out. Oh, there he is. I thought he was gonna climb back to high ground, which is why I stood where I did, but he went into the side room there and then back out, and then like he did that whole ordeal, but it was really easy to follow. They swapped the Zen back off the Zen onto Sigma, which is really easy for me to deal with. Yeah, let's enable our Bastion. That guy's just getting too dead. Luckily we had Bubble for our Moira there. I can't really do much other than chase Hog with Nano here, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna die for it. Like, I really don't know about that Nano. I probably should have just not done anything with that Nano, just to show her is bad, but yeah. It's rough, man. When you get nanoed on, especially on Ryan, you almost feel like obliged to do something. Yeah, the Hog's just chilling there. I don't know, is that Moira or Widow? That's a Widow. Let's just do that. I'll like annoy her a little bit. Yeah, now they're on a Widow, which is really interesting. Bastion gets stuck, which is brutal. Got their signal low, which is nice. This means we can whiff our hammer swings, which is just kind of sad to say as a sentence. That's exactly what happened, unfortunately. This Widow that I pinged maybe 4 times is still not getting shot at by anyone. I really don't know what to say about that. I could ping her again and maybe write in chat there's a Widow there, but like, you know, at some point you gotta realize you're getting shot, right? Am I crazy for that? I saw her from 40 miles away and she didn't move the entire time. Yeah. And that guy was just too unaware. Didn't not do that. Our Ana's gonna get killed. What the fuck are you doing, Ana? You insane for that? Yeah. Also saw an opportunity. I mean, that was he was using breather. There's a pretty guaranteed pin right there. Into the follow-up take health back. Just a guaranteed combo there. I just can't help these people, man. Yeah. As for why I shattered there, I mean, that was just a guaranteed fight win if I did. Like, either Hog doesn't touch cart, or he's dead there. I wasn't actually sure if he would die to that, and I guess he just does. I didn't know that ahead of time. But yeah. Despite having a rough thing to deal with like an uncontested Widow and an Echo chasing me around, whatever, and it's pretty easy stuff. He's taking me out to dinner before you fuck me. Was that their road hug? Assuming it was? I don't know. I'm not really fully paying attention to names, to be honest with you. I don't think that'd be their Roadhog though, they just have a lot of healing done, so that's like Moira, probably. 5-star only, like Applebee's. What Applebee's has a 5-star rating? That's wild. What a world we live in. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Luckily we're not running Life Weaver. I was actually terrified for a second, dude. The amount of Life Weavers that make Ryan impossible to play is kind of disgusting. Like, if you make like a solid pin that would kill someone, or a pin that's like gonna force them to use their cooldowns or whatever, then your Life Weaver just pulls you out and then you're just dead. It's like so common. It's really annoying. Our Ana has to get out, man. Like, I don't know why she went deeper. At least I managed to somehow help her live, but like, I had to use my whole shield to do it, which sucked, to be frank. But yeah, they don't have anything I can really easily pressure other than Kiriko, so I'm gonna keep trying to find Kiriko and see what happens. Unless I just get a free pin like that, then I'll take the free pin, no questions asked. And now they're all dead, so I'm just sort of just go deep. Then, unfortunately the Echo reacted to that. That was a reaction time test right there. Gotta teabag him back. You know how it be. Fuck you, man. We're staying on the diva, interesting. Yeah, I don't think they should know that I'm here, which means I can just pin something like this Echo and have it not hit, because that's actually what I was planning. I said boop this Echo with pin, just shorten the phrase, you know. Exactly what I was hoping would happen. Yeah, Hog needs to back. You do always want to keep a little bit of shield on run, because you never know what's going to come through. You just want to be ready for it. Decent window, I guess. It just set some time for us, which is always neat. I can just stay up here as long as I don't get beat by Diva. Just some pretty free pressure as well. Getting ready to pressure the exact same angle again with my Mei. The punch is brutal, man. I did not see Doomfist there, I'm not gonna lie. That's so unfortunate. If I did, there wasn't even anything I could do about it, it's just a good combo. Like Diva Bomb with a guaranteed stun that will stun get a shield. It's just some pretty guaranteed value. Yeah. Very unfortunate. I was able to get the D.Va at least and like avenge my Mei, but just wasn't the right play there, I suppose. I guess I had to let D.Va live. But even then I think I get punched. I feel like what I did was probably still the right play. Oh, I failed that jump. That's not an easy jump to fail. Got some real skills on me. My Zarya had a death wish. I don't know how else to describe that. She just really wanted it out. Sometimes just gotta show him what's what, man. Get fucked on, man. If you ever see this. Just slowly walk up. Wait till the last second right before the rematch and finish her off. But yeah. The D.Va is DMing all my fire strikes, which means my ult charge is gonna be way less quick. But that's fine. That's just how it is sometimes. Probably should have counterpinned that Doom, but it looks like he's still gonna die, or at least get heavily pressured here. That's on my back arm. Let it happen. Oh, we got him for it. That's all that really matters. And we barely get our Mei out. She's straight negative HP at the moment. Do they have their Echo ult? They do. That's brutal. And it stays even after they lose Mei form, which is interesting. Unfortunately, my pin didn't want to work that time, so Doom gets to live and kill me. You can see from his perspective that pin looked nothing like it on my screen. Which is why it didn't hit, I suppose. But that's just unfortunate. That's the one thing on Reinhardt, I almost never account for latency, because 90% of the time, latency really doesn't affect the pin that bad. But that was a scenario, that was that 10%. 10% is not like a low number, mind you, that's 1 in every 10 pins. Yeah, I'm Maywald, so I'm not allowed to pin in. Love to see it. And there goes Nano, thanks to my Mei. Put in the work. Good job, man. And yeah, they have an Alaria pylon there that I can't contest, and apparently our Doom can't contest either, which is unfortunate. And now they're locked in on the triple tank, so we swap to Winston to die to Hog faster and die to Doom faster, and D.Va faster. All 3 of those are Winston counter picks. Roll Kia. Much less an open Kia, where they're even harder counters. Especially when it's all 3 of them, but whatever. I'm sure I'll make it work. Okay, I'm gonna die to Hog ult here. He didn't ult? It was just a Hog voice line where he went he's like evil cackle. I thought that meant he had ult. I guess I was wrong. I do like the idea behind the break, but we just don't have anything else to help with it. Sure, it'll be fun. Walk up, to group up. The Zara swap is neat. Appreciate that a bit more. And then the Doom is mirrored, so that's actually fun. As long as you like counter punching their Doom and stuff. Yeah, we just gotta like watch. Okay, Larry Pellon's around the second corner, which means this corner that we're on right now is completely safe. Yeah. I was really tempted to shatter that, but nobody was there. Which I lucky realize. Well, there's nothing I can do to beat the buffed Hog with a stronger trap that kills me there. I was gonna shield off the D.Va bomb, but I would have still died to Hog there by doing that. Probably a good grab, but I'm not there to help with it. You can see right there, that thing gets to live. I can't fucking ping it. Beautiful shatter, if I say so myself. And I do. I very much say so myself. Beautiful shatter. Got their other support. unfortunate that our break dies there, but it's also fine. But yeah, I thought I flicked that shatter better onto the Ana, but clearly not. And even on my screen, I don't think I actually did that, but that was the idea, was to flick it onto the Ana. There's Zarya hard feeding to make sure they have good odds of winning this fight. But they are in overtime and we did full cap, so they're in a win-loss scenario, sorry, a draw-lose scenario, which is great for us. There's the Mega pick, but he didn't get any heals off of our Roadhog despite me not shielding anything. Which is kind of impressive. And then we somehow win. Take it, I guess. I was like, it felt like I was losing that entire time, and then we just won the game, and we were kind of at advantage for a while. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed that one, I suppose. And we'll be seeing you in the next one, where we play whatever tankier ends up next. Yeah, I'm just kind of shaken by that one, to be honest. That was such a weird game. Uphill battle, it makes some level of sense. If that guy didn't swap, it would have been. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.